Does operating within the Catholic faith make a difference to how a school board or P&F operates?
I like the sense that there's a more gentleness to the meetings. We have an opening prayer and we have that moment of pausing that we can reflect, and it also brings you back to the real reason that you're here. You're here for the betterment of your children and what they're going to get out of this experience.
We don't apologise for being a Catholic school. It's what we are, and that's what makes us different. Each meeting starts with a prayer, and different projects that we have are influenced with our Catholic values of helping others and that type of thing.
As we're discussing matters of importance, we always come back to what we value at this school, being a mercy school, and we've developed our St. Joseph's way of learning, love, community and respect. So we always come back to those shared values.
I am on quite a few boards outside of the school board. The main difference is that we're very focused on the Catholic ethos. We're less focused on finances, whereas other boards I'm on are more focused on the finances and profitability. We're more focused on the outcomes for the school children.
Well, I think that the Catholic school is the major activity of a parish or a diocese on a day-to-day basis. It's the church in action in the classroom, and it's the church impacting in a significant way upon the community. But always that should be at the service of the mission of Christ. And so it's a mission activity. As Pope Francis says, the school should not be restricted by its walls. It goes outside of its walls as church and impacts upon the place where it lives in the name of Christ.
I see those values played out in each individual person at every meeting. You know, their ability to listen, their ability to be compassionate, their ability to look upon what they're talking about with open eyes, with the eyes of Jesus. Many times I see that in them. I see them take on what Father Frank is saying in terms of that pastoral development in a really open and frank manner. And, you know, I've got to be quite honest, not everyone on our college board shares the same journey in terms of their religion. Some of them come from different church backgrounds, but collectively they want to do something to support what we're doing here at the college. And I very much value where they're coming from on their journey and contributing to the journey that we have here at this college too. So I see those faith issues and that faith played out in many different ways.
We have a very healthy linkage with our Diocesan Council P&F group and also to the State Committee. And it's their advice and guidance across issues that might be quite commonly experienced through the diocese, which has been absolutely invaluable to us in our way forward in positive steps.
It does make a difference. The boards that I've sat on probably previously were more about who could shout the loudest and who had the more power in their communication. And certainly what I've found with the board under the Catholic education system is the shared wisdom is also shared respect. So each person, regardless of their personality, regardless of their ego, and regardless of how loud they can be, each get to have their shared, and that's something which is fostered. For me, that has been frustrating from time to time, but it is actually the right way to do things, and it gives everyone a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction knowing that it's a collective decision going forward.
By their willingness to serve on our college board, I think just their general opportunity, the opportunity that they see to come and provide help back to the school. For me, that's a great Catholic value that I love having in our school, that people are willing to give up their time for others. That's that servant leadership aspect of it.
So there can be a little bit of an acceptance that the school will take care of everything, because the Catholic schools are so organised. They know what they're about, and so the parents may feel a reluctance to get involved. But that's probably even more reason that they need to insert themselves so they can caricature their own school.
I have a great faith in our board members that they see the bigger picture in terms of their representation. So not only are they representing St Andrew's Catholic College, Redlinch, very much they see their role as supporting the work of our parish the Northern Beaches Parish, in which we're a member school of, but the bigger diocese too. So where they're responsible to the Executive Director, who is then, obviously, we're all responsible to the Bishop of Cairns, Bishop James. So I think they can see that bigger picture rather than just, being members of the St Andrews Catholic College Board. There are other layers of that where their responsibility lie.
The parish, the school and home. Well, I think the school is at the very coalface, to use a cliche, of the home. A lot of things that happen in the home impact upon the life of the school. The school deals with what happens at home, good and bad. And I think the school has to do it as part of the parish. The Pope in his recent exaltation, Evangelii Gaudium, says that the parish should be the crucible in the local area of everything the church does. That includes the school and its activities.